Yo, what's happening, peoples? What's happening? What's happening? One sec. There we go. Let's just fix these charts a little bit. Oh, what a morning, eh? What a morning. What's up, Ash? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Goldie, 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 Goldie. What's up, Benny? What's up, Echo? How you lot doing, man? I'm ready to catch some pips today. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I kind of missed the move this morning. Well, I don't want to say I missed it. It didn't really come down to where I wanted to get in. He said quite a 3-minute open into the hour, just straight down. Boom. So I've been looking at, obviously I woke up, I saw the gold sort of ranging, where it was pushing down from Asian highs. So I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I can get some sells from a retest. So price kind of pushed up, didn't quite get there. I didn't pull the trigger. So I said, all right, I'll wait for some buys, you know, if price comes down to Asian lows. Again, didn't quite get there. And I didn't even have this on here. I was waiting for, you know, this, at least a daily flip. Didn't quite reach, and then it started pushing back up. So the markets have been a bit tricky this morning. So we're just ranging. We have no news today, which I'm kind of happy for. I don't mind if we play the range, like we get a fake out, we close above Asian highs, come back below. Kind of, well, I don't want to say similar to what happened on Friday, but let's talk about Friday for a second. Let's talk about Friday for a second. So we were looking for, so I still have the resistance marked out up here and this 4-hour zone. So I was looking for some sells when price came up here, and it took its time. It took its time. It really took its time. It pushed up. What a Friday move, man. So I think there was about 3 people in the chat looking for sells up here. But I wasn't expecting it to behave like this, and it didn't close back in the range for me, for it to be a fake out. I was looking for this move, but it just didn't set up the way I needed it to set up. So the first start of this move was when this 4-hour candle respected this resistance. So I like the sells just based on that. Then it pushed up, it broke the high, fine. But then we had a resistance. Where was the resistance? Here. I had a resistance here. Now, if this candle closed below the resistance, that would have been a perfect fake out, but it literally closed right on it. So that didn't give me the signal to get in, and then, you know, price pushed up, broke the low, and just flipping tanked. It just tanked. But the, what's happening, Rich? But, yeah, man, we were looking for sells down to Asian lows. Was looking for sells down to Asian lows. It happened eventually. It just really took its time about it. And it was Friday, and I wasn't really trying to be at the charts for too long. See, my thoughts about Asian last Friday was calm. Yes. That's what we were looking for. We were looking for. Like, it pushed up. Did you get your sells? Because I think you were one looking at 42.57 as well, weren't you? Yeah, man, it's a shame. I was looking to pull the trigger, but it just didn't give me that nice fake out. It didn't. And by the time I looked back, I saw it down here. I said, wow, I missed it all. You got a bit of it. Nice. Okay, so today, yeah, man, big tank. So today, gold is currently bullish. We had a little bit of a push up, nothing crazy. We're expecting Friday's high, of course. Now, I'm not really feeling these candles. Looking at the weekly though, I think we might get a push up on the weekly. Just for this continuation pattern, we have a strong bullish candle, a weak bearish candle. I think we get a push up, especially with, is it interest rates is this week? Yeah, Wednesday, where they're expected to reduce the rates. That should be bullish for gold. Hopefully it's not priced in, because that could happen. We could start to get a push up before the news comes out, and then it just dumps when the news does drop. But we have to wait and see what the Fed say at the meeting as well, half an hour after the rates. 4 hour is obviously weak bullish at the moment, but we have broken that previous low. But I mean, we don't have any news today, but for the rest of the week it's packed with news. So I think today we might just get a bit of a range, but we need a bottom wick for this daily candle because we barely have one. But right now I'm just waiting for a retest of Asian lows or Asian highs, and then I'll just trade the range. Alright, I was in drawdown Friday and it quickly turned around. Good, thank God. Friday gave such a daily exhaustion. Do you think the sales will continue today? Perhaps we see a move up during the midweek for continuation pattern. I think the move up happens during FOMC. To be honest, I think the move happens then, which is midweek. If we don't get a push before FOMC, if the move happens before, then I think the interest rates are priced in. If it doesn't happen, I think it happens during FOMC. And then maybe a bit of a sell-off towards the end of the week, but not nothing crazy. But I'm looking to see how quick this weekly top wick gets filled, if it does. So that's what I'm definitely got an eye on. That weekly top wick. Anyone catch any trades today so far? So far so good. Like I said, I was waiting for some retest of these Asian highs and lows. I was thinking about some buys on NAS because it created this nice support here, but I just didn't quite catch an entry. GJ, these candles are just, unless you get in right at the bottom, I think it's very difficult to get a decent entry on pound yen. Right, the daily's bullish, but we're pushing up into daily resistance, 4 hour resistance. It's just typical GJ price action. I think pound yen is waiting for news as well, because we're coming into some high impact news for GJ too for the week. Well, for pound for the week. Look, we got GDP this week. It does react to US news as well, so we'll see some movement during a FOMC for GJ, and I think next week there's like a bunch of news. But yeah, I want to see what gold does today, because we haven't had, sometimes we get some clean Asian session moves, which we didn't really get today. We didn't really get that today. It's not like, look, Asian session Friday, just a nice push up. Thursday, a push down, push up. Well, this isn't a very clean drop, but it's a big range. A push up. So today, we didn't really get that. 190 pips, that's very light for Asian session. Well, I'm just watching this gold 4-hour candle, which closes in 46 minutes. One last thing about Friday, it moved so fast I thought news dropped. It was a big move. Not even a big move, it was very quick. It was very quick. It just shot down. It was. That's liquidation. Yeah, gold pippin is a woman, not even a girl. Definitely a sis. I think your picture's a bit deceiving, Ash. But then looking at I was on the bad luck phone manager. I was on the phone with the bad luck manager when I was in drawdown. Gold started tanking. As soon as I got off the phone with it, I was back in green. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what? You see, with the way gold did drop there, if you were just looking at the 4-hour time frame, and this has been happening a lot with gold, the structure of it. It closed below this last lower high here. So you can see it. I won't say you can see it coming down, but if you look, it looked like it could have been creating a lower high. You know? So I wonder if we come down a little bit more, maybe start making, you know, but I wasn't too sold on the buys once we respected this resistance. It was just how to get in at that point. Now it's coming back to sweep previous low for a push back up. Okay. Where's your previous low? As in down here by the daily flip where the daily candle opened. Yeah, I think we'll get some more sales too. I have a super tiny barely any bottom wick by 51.67. $41.67. What candle is that? 4-hour. I must have some different looking candles. From the 27th. Damn. Down here? 41.47. Let's see. Got you. I saw it. Hey, I'm ready for whatever gold's trying to do. I'm here for it all. I just hope we get out of this range at some point today. That would be great. That would be great. Now, if gold closes above this resistance, I might be looking at some buys because the daily and 4 hour should be bullish. You have a clean range to the left. Looking at 42.34, 42.35. If gold comes down first, I'm looking for a retest of this support down here, 41.97, which is also around this 4 hour support. If it holds, I'm looking for a push up. Hopefully we get a good setup. I hope so. Oh, look at NAS pushing. I need to start setting some limit orders, man. This would have been a nice little retest down here. 10 pips. Oof. Gorgeous. Retested the demand zone too, did it? I guess that would have been the high. Yeah, it did. Well, no. Alright, so why I don't like this, why I wouldn't call this like a retest yet, is because you have to wait for a break of that level first. Break of the high, which was a structure, break of structure, which was here. And then you put the demand zone in, and then you have to wait for, after it's been broken, then you have to wait for the retest. So this wouldn't be the retest here, because price is still pushing. Look at that rejection though. Maybe it's coming back for that retest now. That is quite a rejection. Damn. Wait for breakout structure. Yeah, you gotta wait for the so you got to mark your high. If you're looking for buys, you have uptrend structure. You have your most recent high, which would be, yeah, here. And then you gotta wait for the retest, which the way it's pushing down, I don't even like this, to be honest. But let's see how this candle closes. I mean, it could drive straight through. And just buying into this resistance, which I'm never a fan of. But this looks like it's coming down. All right, nearly 130. We're still in the middle of this range. Well, I mean, based on gold's 4 hour, it does look like it wants to come down first. Respected the high, broke the low. Just want to see what gold does at this support. Hello, how are you? How's your scalping been this morning? Catch any trades? I'm good, that's good, that's good. Got some pips in gold, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Gold has been very rangy for me this morning. Even on the 5 minute, hasn't really been any structure for me. Just a lot of sideways stuff. But Mondays are either going to be... Mondays you either get a crazy big push on gold, either buys or sells, that started in London session and then just keep pushing through to NY. Or you get a very rangy, slow day. Or you get a random push at some point throughout the day. What was last Monday like? Last Monday, so we had a push up during London to Asian highs, and then a push down during NY, and then a range. How big is this range? About 300 pips, not bad, not bad. 300 pips up, 300 pips down. Let's just came right back down. I want to see how this plays out. You said December price action. Do you think it's been slow? I don't feel like it's been that slow, you know, to be honest. But we do have some high impact news coming, so I think, I don't know. I don't think we've had much direction, but we have had moves. Like gold moves hundreds of pips per day now, per hour sometimes. We never had that last December or the December before that. So we might not have a solid trend, but we're definitely getting volume. Definitely getting volume. At 130. Oof. So yeah, this is no longer valid. Well, I kind of knew that anyway once it pulled back the way it did. Alright, goes back at this support again. Is it going to hold? Is it going to break this time? Where's that? Let's see. H4 line charts look like a head and shoulders is coming. You know, I can see it. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. I see it, I see it, I see it. And the neckline would be down here, right? Let's see what gold's trying to do. See if we can break below this support. I would love a retest of the daily flip or this or Asian lows though, like a proper retest, but it's just not coming down yet. But you know, gold's probably gonna wait for the last couple minutes of the 4-hour candle before it just drops 100 pips. You know what gold's like. it's not really giving much of a push up from this support just yet. So maybe this is just a 30-minute top wick and we drive down a bit more. I can see gold doing the head and shoulders. Let me see. Yeah, I see it. But I can see it with the candles too. Where would that finish then? So that's, we've got the neckline down here. So 300 and, call it 360 pips. Down here, so 41.61, not bad, not bad. If we can break this support. Very rangy today. I just really hope it doesn't last all day, you know. Now if this candle closes bullish, this candle closes bullish, or if it closes weak bullish, I think we might get a continuation pattern. That Friday candle looks so exhausted. Another reason I'm leaning more towards sells. Rangy last few days. It does. But do you know what's crazy? Like, all of the candles had pretty much exhaustion on both sides. So look, Wednesday we had a long top wick, then Thursday we had a long bottom wick, then Friday a long top wick. Do you know what I mean? It's just been so back and forth. Just been, I mean, when you look at the 4 hour, you can see, I won't say more information, but you can see it's just very sideways. It's just a lot of sideways action. It's a lot of ranging. This candle is moving very slow. This candle's not really doing much at all. I won't be surprised if we get a drop, because it's not really giving much of a push up. It's just, when is it going to drop? GJ is just looking terrible. NAS is just back in this range. Look, it's not really pushing above Asian highs on NAS. I mean, GJ buys, think it's headed for weekly liquidity. GJ buys. How long you been holding these buys? GJ is just so slow moving these days. Only thing I don't like about pound yen is the fact that it keeps on, well, it's right at these daily resistance levels. But if we can push above, get a nice little breakout, I think it can continue up. But if you look last week, it got right to this daily resistance level and then it kind of just dropped back. But if we can push above, I like it. But then I'm sure there's some levels right above. Yeah. Not really any clean ranges for me on pound yen. This gold candle though, compared to the first 3 minutes of the last candle where it just dropped straight down, gold is chilling right now. Alright, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be back. I'm back. Gold's waiting for all of this week's news. Hey, I hope it's not. I hope it's not waiting for this week's news. I want gold to do something. Alright, when's the news start? News starts tomorrow. So we've got jolts tomorrow at 3 UK, 10 AM Eastern. Then we have employment cost index, which I'm not really too sure about, to be honest. But I'll look at that on Wednesday. We can look at that. When was the last one? July. Yeah, I probably won't look at that. And then we've got FOMC. Might stream FOMC. Unemployment claims, will be streaming for that. And then nothing on Friday, which I'm kind of happy for. Okay, this support is holding right here. Also ADP tomorrow, but it's tentative. Yeah, because it's tentative, I'm not 100% sure. Because that's whenever they were saying tentative, it disappeared, didn't it? It was just like it was gone. So I'm not banking on it, but we'll see, innit? We'll see. And usually ADP is on a Wednesday. It's on a Wednesday usually. The fact that it says tomorrow, it's a bit of a weird one. You know? Look at gold. Look at Goldie. Just chilling up in this range. Oh. I hope this isn't the support of the day. Because we're not far from the daily flip and Asian lows. Alright, how did the 15 close? So this 15 still closed weak bearish after all that pushing up. This is not nice price action so far today. And then we're getting, I mean, the structure in here, it's all over the place. Got higher lows, then lower lows, you know what I mean? And then lower highs, higher highs. What's the 1 hour looking like? Can even see a little head and shoulders pattern on the 1 hour too. Like right here, look, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. I think daily low will be taken out too. Okay. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Remember that started happening last time? Good. I would like to see a fake out, but if price wants to keep continuing down, then that's all good as well. Look, told you. End of the candles when gold starts to move. Every time. End of the 4-hour candle, I would say. Go on, gold, give us a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little. GJ target 207.8, give or take 10 pips. Nice. I think I have a... Yeah, this is my level up here. You can't see on the 30-minute. Yeah. That would be my daily target as well. Up here. Look, it's a daily resistance. Why it's so big. So yeah. Cool. I think it gets there. I just think it really takes its time. But it has to break this daily resistance first. Like this one right here. 207.3-ish. If it can push. Expecting a major pullback, but it's still on a liquidity hunt. Oof. Expecting a pullback. Come on, gold, wake up. Here we go, last 5 minutes. I would love for this 4-hour candle to break, like close below this support here. That would be nice. Just drive down a little bit more. And then the next 4-hour candle, top wick, retest, and then just keep dropping. That would be ideal. I had gold for 41. As in, okay, coming back down into the 4100s. I'm here for it. 41.61 last week before the buys, but I had other plans. Oh yeah, gold definitely did. Gold had to go up first. It had to go up first before it came back down. Oh, we're pushing up. Gold, what are you playing at, man? I hope you don't get one of those late moves again today. I'm really not a fan of them. Because I trade London session as well. London session, buy NYSE open. I give it like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I want to be done for the day. I do not want to be staring at these charts all day. So when the moves happen at like 4 or 5 o'clock, it's just too late for me. I can start dreaming about candles. Here we go. Go on, gold. 100 pips in the last 5 minutes. Let's do it. Let's close below. Watch out, the buy would be a mad pump. The buy. I want the sells before the buy. If it can push though. I need a bit more of a push if gold is trying to sell. If this area holds. The thing is, I think if gold breaks this 4-hour low, this current 4-hour, if it breaks that low, I think we get a bit of a pop down before it pushes up. So that's what I'm kind of looking out for. So just want to see how this 4-hour candle closes. Know me, I don't like selling into a support. So this 4-hour support that's right here, and I need gold to be below there. And it'll be a quick scalp in and out. So you got a retest of the daily flip, pretty much Asian lows. I don't know, man. I don't know if these sells are happening. This 4-hour support's holding, isn't it? It's not looking good. Not just yet anyway. Haroon. Afternoon. Afternoon. You haven't missed much. Oh man, gold is super boring today. It's coming close to a setup and then it's not. It's playing games. Late moves, I think so. I think that's what it's setting up for. Oh man, we're bringing up Arsenal, yeah. This guy just flipping joins the chat on smoke. Crazy overtime goal. You know, they got that. It's fine. It's fine. You know, Arsenal, never consistent. Is what it is. Is what it is. Still doing better than Liverpool. And Man U. But yeah, that was shocking. That was shocking. It's okay. Liverpool making me happy. Facts. Liverpool fell off. Oh yeah, man, you are playing today, aren't they? Are you guys playing again? Hard team, Wolves. Yeah, Wolves aren't bad, you know. Right, so with gold, what I'm thinking is this 4 hour is holding at this resistance. Maybe we don't have much of a top wick, so if gold does flip bullish, I think we get a bit of a push up, because I'm thinking about what happened last week in terms of it could create a long bottom wick and then eventually, or not even a long bottom wick, but make a bottom wick, you know, and then as it flips bullish, it continues pushing up and creates a higher low, like so. If it comes down, boom, boom, so it gives this bottom wick and then it comes back up. So that's kind of what I'm thinking could happen. So, you know, just drive down a bit. Or is it going to make that 4 hour top wick now? Ah, gold. I can't read that message properly. Hold on. Broke the low quick, but I don't know about the setup. Yeah, same. I don't like it. I need a closure below. I need at least a bit more of a confirmation before I take any sells. Even though it broke that low, and it didn't really drive down, didn't have much of a 4-hour top wick. Nah. So we got these wicks to the left that gold's kind of respecting too. It actually did tap Asian lows and then push up. This is gonna have to be very patient with gold today. I'm gonna have to be very patient with gold today. GJ still pushing. NAS pushing. Gold just back up in this range. Got to be patient with Bay today. Oh yeah. Everyone is thinking gold sells. Everyone is thinking gold sells. I'm kind of leaning towards a range. Or if it does sell, I still think it comes back up. But I don't like the setup for sells right now. I actually don't like the setup for sells. Look at that push. Gold, where are you going? Where are you going, gold? I caught this buy. Anything setting up with NAS? Nah, not yet. Not yet. I mean, look at these candles. You've got a massive wick to the upside, massive wick on the downside. Yeah, nothing on NAS. Nah, nothing yet. It's not been nice at all. Send email, can send screenshots. Go to the Discord. Have you got Discord, Rich? 70 pips and running, nice. If you go to the Discord, then I can actually share your charts on here. Yeah. So look in the description. There should be a link. You could join, and then just throw it in the NY chat, and then I could pop it up on the screen. $81 pips. Yeah, gold is moving nice. Gold is pushing. Now, once this... Do you remember the 4-hour strategy? I would say the 4-hour strategy, but based on the new 4-hour candle, this would have been perfect. Getting in to create the top wick. Do, 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 do. What do you reckon? Gold's gonna push right back to the top of the range? I like it, you know. Not gonna lie. I think it pushes. I think we keep pushing. Ooh, GJ popped. Look at GJ. Another one that didn't close above the 4-hour level, but still moving. Yeah, NAS, I'm not feeling NAS price action at all. Only thing that with gold, I can see the push up. I'm just a bit cautious because it's been making lower highs in this range as well. But I would love a retest of the highs. I just wish it was a clean range. Maybe it can just push past this resistance. Or, I mean, if gold doesn't get up here, I'm looking out for the next 30-minute candle maybe to make a lower high and then sell back down again. So those are my two thoughts on gold. It's really pushing back up in this range though. Broke that previous 30-minute high. Flying here. Ooh, how big is that push? It's over 100 pips now. 120 pips. Let me see, from the open of the candle. 77 pips. Gold's playing this range nicely. See if he can get to Asian highs. I mean, if it breaks this previous 4-hour high, like I was saying, we could be getting a higher low to then break above and then just push up a little bit more. Oh, NAS back in the range. That was a very quick drop just now. Look at that. I thought so. I was like, I just saw price in the 80s. Now NAS creates some massive candles, so I'd be very careful trading this. If it comes back below Asian highs, I think we might get a good sell. Maybe sells around 211, 212. If I'm taking a sell on gold, I need to see how this 30-minute candle closes. Because if it creates a lower high, then maybe some sells might be on the table. But I would be looking at a bit higher up, like this resistance up here, 42.17. And this resistance and Asian highs. But I don't know, this price action's it's not very nice, is it? It's not very clean. Said he got lost. Do you know what? I don't know what's going on recently, but I've had all of these random people trying to join the Discord using my name that I've had to just kick straight out. Like I'm not gonna notice. Yeah, I'll just give them the kick straight away. I had a couple people before tell me that people were messaging them. Yeah, right. Mickey, trader.mickey. If gold starts breaking H1 highs, I wouldn't like the sells right now. Yeah. If really for the sells, I would want. Oh yeah, like I said, this candle needs to close below this resistance and then, you know, start dropping. I think about sells. Or if gold breaks above this resistance and then comes back in, then you get the sells. Like a fake out. That's been happening quite a lot recently. Like prior H1 candle high, that would be up here. It's also very close to 4-hour highs as well. But what I've noticed with gold is it doesn't care sometimes whether it breaks the high or not. It can still flip and sell. Look, Friday broke the high, came back down. Look, Wednesday broke the high, came back down. Like it don't give a shit. If I had an overall bias on gold right now, I think that would be a bit more helpful. But because it's just been ranging for the past week, I mean, if you look at Monday all the way to Friday, there's no direction here. There's no direction. In fact, look, the weekly closed bearish. So gold could push up. It could come back down, you know, before the end of the day. Nothing's off the table. Nothing is off the table. Could get the buyers and the sells. I would have thought that gold would be leaning more towards buyers just because of the interest rates on Wednesday. Like we were pricing in the rates being reduced. And we were getting a push up, but I don't really see that happening right now. Oof, look at GJ. If GJ was gonna sell, it would be the perfect time to start selling right now. At this 4-hour resistance, you know how GJ does. Likes a little bit of a pullback. Likes a retracement after a push. Ooh, still pushing. So now this is either a really nice top wick or that 4-hour high and low. But I mean, we still have so long left in this 4-hour candle. So long left. Said it's like watching paint dry. Gold is chilling. Gold is, it's not, I mean, it's moving, isn't it? It's just not moving at, I think we've been spoiled recently with how quick gold has the potential to move. It's just annoying that it's in this range. That's the only annoying thing. Do you know what I mean? Definitely tired of the price action these last few days. Range. Yep. It really has been that. It really has. GJ's coming back down. I told you it'd be the best place to sell from. 4-hour resistance, you know, GJ, zone to zone. Zone to zone. So it would be now we know with NAS sometimes we get a crazy move on NYSE open. The NYSE open candle, which is in 3 minutes. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Now gold looks like it might be closing below this resistance here. I don't like to have too many lines on my chart, but so we could be getting that lower high I was talking about and then a push down. Maybe. This is a decent 4-hour top wick. I think we get some sales here on NAS, you know. I never trust that opening candle because it just moves too crazy. Like, look at this 30-minute. This is NYSE open on Friday. Just straight up. Look. Thursday, boom, straight down. I don't think this is it. It's a whipsaw. Look at this, straight up again. Yeah, nah, no thanks. I'm not messing with that. Let it settle down, do what it's doing, and then get in afterwards. All right, gold, are we going to create a lower high or is this a decent support? I mean, this is an engulfing candle too. Gold is so conflicting right now. It's so conflicting. You would think after this engulfing, pushing up off of support, the daily flip, we could continue pushing up. But we have a resistance here that we failed to break and we're closing below. Really, we just need to get the hell out of this range. Really, that would be amazing if we could just do that. Cut NAS. NAS is bugging on my broker. This is why I wait till after this candle. It's probably gonna shoot up like crazy. Yeah, alright, NAS. Alright, what's gold trying to do? Gold, what are you trying to do? Yeah, NAS is gonna pop and fly. Go on. Crazy. And gold ain't doing nothing. You can see how much this is jumping up and down. This is why I don't get in on this candle. I just gotta wait. This thing's about to just flip and take off. Meanwhile, gold right here. So we didn't break that previous high on gold. We have not broken that high. Sells maybe. If we respect this high, start to push down. Create that lower high here. Oh. Alright, see ya. It's crazy how much this candle's not even trying to move. Look at NAS. Look, really, you should have looked at all these candles and just said buy. But you know, this candle's sold actually. But these market opens have been very bullish. Been very bullish. Very bullish. Look, 230. Look. It's crazy. It just opens and pops every time. Majority of the time. I would say every time, but a lot of the time. Meanwhile, gold, we're still in this range. Are we gonna get the sells? Is this the lower high? Alright, if this 4 hour flips bearish, I think we get a little drive down. Uh, 4 hour flip? Ooh, nah. I still wouldn't take it because, I mean, even there's 100 pip stop loss. Nah, I wouldn't take it because it'd be selling into this support. Falling after that M5 engulfing. M30 didn't break the high. Let's see what gold wants to do. I know, right? I know. I kind of like gold sells if it can, if the 4 hour flips. I like the gold sells. If it drives down and re-breaks its low, I think we get a bit more of a push down. Ooh, 4 hours gonna flip. Are we gonna flip and drive down? Gold is playing so many games right now. Ooh, look at NAS pulling back. This is horrible price action, as per usual. If this is a top wick, I like it. I can see it. I can see it being a top wick because it respected that previous high. We already broke that 4 hour low, so we could just, you know, re-break. And it's making the top wick very early in the candle, which is good. Gold not driving down because we don't have enough likes on the stream. Tell him. That's what does it every time. Every time. I need Haroon to say lazy lot again. That had me cracking the fuck up. Really, you just gotta join and hit the like button, you know what I mean? Just join and hit the like. this is going to be the drive down. It's very slow. Okay, we're gonna start getting that push. I wonder, will price continue down or H1 continuation pattern? I like the push down from here, to be fair. "17 minutes to go." Yeah, I think we get a push. Oof, wow. Ooh, what was that? I just saw price jump in here. We've been so patient, so patient with gold today, so patient. Come on now, we just need to break Asian lows. And then we just get a nice drive down. 140 pip stop loss. I might have missed it, but what are your sell targets? My sell targets is, well, first of all, it's this 4-hour support, so 41.81, and then ambitious 41.67. But really, if I'm honest, I'm expecting a bit of a push down and then a retracement back up into this range. So I don't even think the drive down is going to be that big. Ooh, that was a quick little pop. I like ambition. That was a quick little spike. All right, so we're at Asian lows. Here we go. Oh man, missed the sell at work today. Oh man, yeah. Do you know what I saw? Sometimes I have the scenarios in my head. I see it playing out, but because it doesn't fit with my setup, I can't take the trade, which is, I'm not gonna lie, it's very annoying. So like even here, saying that this candle could potentially create a lower high, and then we sell after this candle, but what's the entry here? The candle flip. I don't like taking trades like that. Do you know what I'm saying? But now if this candle came down and we closed below the support, then I'll take sells on the next candle, just waiting for that little pop, and then, you know, anticipate gold comes back up in a range. Haroon, you did say that area. What did you say? 42.12, 42. Well, you said around here. Yeah, facts. You did. You did. You literally called this area here. Oh, that sucks as well. It all sucks. You called the area, I called the price action. It'd be like that, you know? But I mean, I don't see where I would have got in, even just looking at this price action. I don't have an entry here. Oh, maybe on the 15. Ugh. Maybe the 15, it created a resistance, sold. Oh no, I wish I didn't see that. I wish I didn't see it. Look, nice tight stop loss. Previous candle 43 pips, break of the low, down to Asian lows, little 105 pips. I hopped at 42.10 after M5 engulfed. I hopped in at 42.10 after M5 engulfed on that minor resistance when M30 didn't break the prior high. Oh, nice. Did anyone else get in, or they sat here idle, not liking the stream? Yeah, probably that. Probably that. So what's your stop loss? I mean your TP, Ash. Are you still in? Is M5 retesting this broken support? Yeah, I'm not feeling this price action at all. Gold Pippin keeping her entries to herself. Hey, do you know how difficult it is to fucking type and trade? You gotta be locked in. Gotta be locked in. Damn, look at NAS. NAS dropped. Your stop is H1 high. I want 41.80, but not liking the jumping on gold. Yeah, I really expected once the 4 hour rebroke the low that it would pop, but it just looks like it's retesting the support again. And to be honest, I am looking for a fake out. So I was anticipating gold broke the low and then came back up in Asian, and then came back up in the Asian range anyway to like buy back up. But it's really holding It's really holding at these supports here, man. Yeah, I'm in two minds with gold, not gonna lie. I am in two minds. Because if this 4 hour close is bullish, then we're gonna get a higher low on the 4 hour time frame. But also I see the sells because with respect to the previous high and broken the low as well. But then on the lower time frames, we're just stuck in this flipping range. M15 setup looked good. It did, you know. It did. And if it wasn't such a... Because I don't use the 15-minute for confirmations. I use it for entries, but not for confirmations. So... even if I saw this, I probably would be like, because the confirmation would have been the resistance formed and then the resistance formed, but I don't like using the 15 support and resistance levels. It's not strong enough for me, to be honest. But as an entry, like if this was a 30-minute resistance here, and then I used a 15 break at the low, that would have been perfect. Perfect. But don't worry, man. We got lots of news this week. We're going to catch some bangers. 100 pip runners a week. That's what we're going for. And we're at the 4 hour neckline. Facts. That too. It's alright. As soon as I end the stream, gold's going to drop like 200 pips. That's what will happen. What's the 1 hour looking like? Hey, talk that talk. That's what's gonna happen. Look, you got a 4 hour. If you look, you have the 4 hour head and shoulders, and look, to me this looks like a 1 hour head and shoulders as well. Look here, and here. So either way, I think we get a bit of a drop. But like I said, I don't think this drop is gonna be a long drop. I think we drop, maybe push down into this, well, maybe down into this area here. Was this 4180s? Yeah, literally down here. And I think we pull back up. I think we push back up. Hey, you didn't believe my trades, so hold on. Who didn't believe your trades? What? I'm still waiting for you to send them in the Discord. But you're still holding. What's your TP? I'm not gonna lie, I would have been out by now. But then I don't hold my trades for too long. Whoa. NAS100 cooking me. Nas, yo, what just happened? You still holding the gold buys? Yo, Rich might actually be a market maker. He just came in talking gold buys and it just popped back up. What's the secret, Rich? Nas, you see this? This is why I don't trade this opening candle. I've seen this candle happen too many times. Too many times. I gotta wait for this candle to die down before I do anything. So look, there's been so much bloody gold. Up it goes. Listen, golds. If I made a note of everything I say on this stream, I'd probably get lost. I'd probably get lost. And no news. I know it's crazy, but I was saying I think we get a 4-hour bottom wick down here and then push up and create this higher low. But I just kind of expected a longer 4-hour bottom wick though. Do you know what I mean? But if this 4-hour creates a support, then like I said, I think we go up. But yeah, this is like, if you even need to be in at the lows or up in at the beginning of these candles, because this whipsawing, it's not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the faint-hearted. I want a longer bottom wick, I'm not gonna lie, and then a push back up, because we still have 3 hours left in this candle. But I don't know what gold is trying to do here. Tanky banky coming. Oh, you would love that, innit? You would love that. I would love that for you. Alright, 28 seconds. Oh, what are you trying to do? Closure below, sells incoming. Where's your stop loss though? What's your stop loss? Damn, gold's gone. Ho ho ho. Alright, so we just about closed below the support. We still have these wicks to the left. I want to fake out, but I want it a bit later. I want to close back in the range, but just not yet. I want gold to come down into this area first and then push back up. My stop loss is at 42.15. Okay, oh yeah, it's way up. Way up, way up. You should be nice. You should be nice. You should be nice. The break happened too fast. Man, not even like barely a top wick for us. At least if it gave us a bit of a top wick, we could have got in. There was no time to even prepare for this. But I mean, this is a 1 hour candle. This is just ridiculous. Timber. Yeah, this is definitely going down, man. We got to start taking some different type of entries, man, so we can catch these moves on stream. Yeah, nothing on NAS just yet. NAS is looking real nasty. Real nasty. Not much of an hourly top wick. Yeah. I do think gold comes back for it at some point. Yeah, I was thinking that I need another strat for these entries. So Haroon, if you remember, yeah, if you remember, I used to have a, well, it's not I used to, I still have it, based on the 4 hour, the new 4 hour candle. Like it would come down, retest a key level, and then as it flipped, I would take an entry at the flip. So that would have been right here. So I didn't take this one. I didn't take this one, but that one would have been nice. Also, I need to think about, because obviously I look at structure. I look at structure. I look at candles, how they're trending, whether they break previous highs or not. So in this case, I was anticipating this, the start of this drop right here, because we respected this resistance and then we respected this previous candle to push down. So I was looking for a lower high. Now I'm thinking, do I just take the flip? Because that would have been a very tight entry as well. So these are things that, obviously, I'm just going to be journaling. Things I'll be journaling, the flip, break at a high, and then down here. And the more I journal it, then I'll start looking at implementing it into the stream. But these moves happen very, very quick. Very, very quick. I've just seen your message. Because what was that? Ash, what the hell was that? Seriously. Alright, so gold's approaching the first sells TP 41.81. I'm out of the trades. I would hope so. How big was your stop loss? I got in at a second entry when M5 retested that broken support. Oh, nice. Up here. Oh, down up here. Man, you survived this. Man, you survived this push up. This was a wicked candle right here. Wow, look, boom. It popped too quick. Gold Pippin should have shared. Top Wick's too small. Do you know what, yeah? Do you know what? So, I'm not gonna lie. If I weren't on stream and didn't have to call it, I probably would have taken these sells here too. But it's some things you have to be, I don't want to say intuitive. But listen, you can't put pressure on people to call their trades, because if they're wrong, it's not nice being wrong and losing money for people. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone trades the way they trade. Everyone trades the way they trade. It's because you're just considering us. I hear it. But if you'd heard what I was saying, I was calling the move as well. I just didn't take it because I didn't have a setup that I needed. I've been calling this. I've drew it out multiple times as well. I literally drew this out. Like, I called out this lower high here. It's just down to you to take it. Do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't take it on I was invested in my chats. Yeah, it's difficult for me. So when I see a move like that happen and I don't have a setup, I start looking at different time frames to see how I can get in. Do you know what I'm saying? Didn't here, would have hedged and taken it. Yeah. So I was very cautious about this push up and this resistance right here. I said if gold closes below this resistance, then we could get a lower high, and then we could, I'm going to find it and I'm going to make a YouTube short about it. I'm going to find it and make a short. But it happens, innit? It happens. But there's a lot of things here where, I don't want to say it's instinctive or it's intuition, but also things that lined up for the sells was we broke the 4-hour low, albeit very quickly. We pushed up, we respected this previous 4-hour high, and then we started to come back down. Do you know what I mean? We've been talking about this 4-hour head and shoulders. That's here. Right, Gold Pippin was talking about that. And I think that ended at 41.60 something down here. So there's been signs of what people are looking for in here. You just got to interpret it your way and take it, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, I didn't make no money for you guys today, but it's only Monday. There'll be opportunities for us. It's still early. Now, the crazy part is this is the trade I wanted, a closure below. Once this closed below, but again, just like Benny, just like Rosie, no top wick, barely a top wick, because what's that top wick for? Stop loss. Barely. If it pulled up, at least retested the daily flip or somewhere significant, you know what I mean, that the sells would have been amazing. But it just literally opened and then just drove straight down. Even on my broker, it just popped and fell. So it sucks. And nothing going on with NAS. Just closed. It might fall another 100 pips. There you go. That's another signal, guys. That's another signal. I actually want it to push up from here, I actually want gold to push up from here. Higher time frame. Boom. Look, this was the first target. It's hit the first target. It's quite a decent level over here. If I get a support, I want to pull back, maybe retest Asian lows. And if it fails to break above, then come back down. But a retest, boom. practically 200 pips in 10 minutes. Had to dip. Oh yeah, in and out, man. Not in and out, but you know, no trade for me today, which is crazy. That's right, it's Monday. No trades is better than a losing trades. But you know what does suck? The fact that you called these sells and didn't take it. That sucks. Now if you use the journal, if you use the little journal, you could write that down, you know. You could just make a quick note. Monday, 8th of December. Was looking for sales, missed it because of XYZ. You know, why you didn't take it. Oh well, let's all pray for united victory today. Oof. You're better off praying for a profitable trades. I'll support you on that. I'll support you on that. Man, you. Who's at home? Who's at home? Wolves are at home. Oh, you're gonna get spanked. Journal. Hey, I'm telling you. Don't mock the journal. It's the key to success. He doesn't journal. That's why he's laughing. Oh, listen. Netflix buying Warner Brothers. Man, I'll tell everyone, buy some Netflix option plays. Netflix at, I want to say, what, they went up 70% this year. Did a 10-to-1 split. So now they're back at 100. I'm looking at plays for like, for about 150, 160 in a year's time, which I know is going to cost some money. Major side eye at the journal comment. Go Pippin. Nah, bad habit, I don't. Yeah, we journal up in here. We journal up in here. Bear in mind, Haroon trades from work. So his journaling is not going to be as thorough as trading from a laptop or, you know what I mean? Your mind is going to be blown because her journal is very thorough. And you know what? It's not even as thorough as it used to be. I remember when it was down to the minute. This is what happened at 8:28 a.m. Those are some serious journaling comments. Oh, look at GJ. Don't sleep on GJ, boy. Damn, GJ really popped. I guess those sales were bogus. 170 coming. I'm about to put a pic in the Discord. Yeah, I'm at work on the phone when taking trades. Yes, it's gonna be tough to journal. Oh man, I'm waiting for a gold retracement if it happens. Do you know what's crazy as well? This morning I drew out this. lower high, and then I drew out something lower, and then a retracement. Oh man. Drew it all out and took 0 trades. Look how dark it's getting. It's not even 4 o'clock yet. This is an old version. Yeah, you're about to scare Haroon off. He ain't about to do all this. He ain't about to do all this. Do you mind if I share it? Ash, do you mind if I share it? Alright, cool. Here we go. Boom. This is a journal right here. You got structure, the highs and lows, got the fibs, got the dailies, where the daily flip is, where the engulfing is, the highs and lows of the daily. Just some notes. Wow, this is a lot. A note to remember, a nice little quote. I guess that's something that's good that happened. Wait until after CPI. Okay, look, buyers ideas, sales ideas, how to manage a trade, targets. This is a clean journal page, boy. As in, it has everything. Good shit. Good shit. But yeah, Haroon, there you go. Something for you to study. Something for you to study. Well, no, not study, but that's a... Obviously, if you don't use all of like RSI and fibs, that's not going to be important to you. So the main purpose of the journal is to make notes for what's important to you. Do you know what I mean? So your areas of interest, your targets, how well you executed on your strategies, what you could have done better. Look at that. I like where we're pulling back from. Let's see if we can pull back a little bit more. Let's see. It used to be crazy, like timestamp. I remember those. That's what I remember. But that's more so the daily template, my strategies, so that I review those tools before trading. Alright, setup wise, what do we have going on? That's a very specific journal. It is. Setup wise, I'm looking for gold to close back above Asian lows, back in the Asian range, and then maybe push back up, or the new 4-hour candle, which I probably won't be trading, to create a support and then continue pushing up. But if this current 4-hour candle, like based on, you know, creating lower highs here and lower lows, if this 4-hour candle does close like below 41.80, then I'll be looking for a pullback on the 6 p.m. 4-hour candle to then, you know, confirm this low and then push up. But if we close below, I'm looking for a retest of 41.67. That would be my next sell target. I created that template on GoodNotes. I used to have so many trading notebooks. Moving to digital note taking was a game changer. Oh, big time, big time. Me too. I had like all these notepads and stuff. And then you can leave, you can have pictures on there as well if you wanted. Caught another buys, 100 pips. Oh, nice. Oh, so you're really scalping the shit out of this market. I wanted buys from here, but I don't have an entry, so I can't yeah, I can't take trades with no entries, I'm afraid. No setups. That's what I was gonna say. There's entries, but there's no setups. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't use the 5-minute like that either. Oh. No, see these levels here, man. Lower time frame setups. I mean, even on the 5-minute, I still wouldn't have a setup. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not using the 1-minute. I'm not even gonna grace it. What I would have to do, which I probably wouldn't do it as well, is use Wick entries. Just take buys off levels, or just take entries just based off levels. Because I was looking for 41.81 as an area that price is going to push up from. I would just have to just slap a limit order on and then just, you know what I mean? But it's not really my style. Although you get some really good trades, and stop loss would have to be below this. Nah. But this is something that I'll look into. I'll journal. You know, what happens when price gets to my levels? How can I get in? But no, this was a nice pullback here. Nice pullback. Oof. So we broke Asian lows. Oh, look at that. Didn't even notice. Didn't break that previous daily high. Flipping. I think it's time to sell from 92.95. Yeah, I wanted a retest of this support. I didn't expect it to happen on the same candle though. Look at the 30-minute candle. Is horrible. It's horrible. Couldn't even jump in on these sales too quick. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it here, man. I'm gonna leave it here. I don't see no setups just yet. Nothing going on for me on no pairs. Look, NAS is just tanking. Maybe some buys from down here if it comes all the way down to this support. But this daily, the daily flipping bearish. We'll see what happens at this 4-hour support. If it breaks, comes down here. Didn't have no supply and demand zone set up. That's crazy. Wait, this didn't quite break the low, so I was thinking here might have been the supply zone. I'm not gonna overthink it. Anyway, yeah, hopefully we get some trades tomorrow, but just be safe out here. I was looking for the rest of the session, I'm looking for a closure back in the Asian range and then maybe some buys up. If not, maybe some buys from 41.67 if this 4-hour can continue down in the next 2.5 hours, or if gold closes by 41.81 on the 4-hour, then buys up from there too. So one of the two. But yeah, I don't have any sell entries, not with this massive wick, unless gold creates a support and then resistance and then we get a wick fill. Yeah, NAS, and probably look for a retest of this 4-hour support, see if it comes down a bit more. But I feel like the volume for the day has kind of been in this candle, and this 1-hour candle here. And pound yen. Now pound yen has tapped into that. Who is in these buyers? Someone was in these buyers. I can't even scroll back. It was Faith Forex. Faith Forex was in these buys. So hopefully it hit TP, because it came very close to 207.70, but it tapped in my zone and now we're getting a pullback. But yeah, no trades on GJ for me today, probably for the month, but you know, we still look at it, right? So tomorrow we have jolts and that's it. So hopefully we can catch a move before then or after. You think gold is coming back down? Yeah, it looks like it. Do you know what? Some good structure. Oh, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go make some lunch and hopefully don't miss a whole bunch of movement on anything. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you for joining. Like the stream on your way out. And yeah, be safe out here. Peace.